Hello, Group 3. Welcome back to your reading. I'm sorry I got a phone call that cut off the video, so I apologize for that interruption. But the two Ascended Master cards we pulled that represented the energy of your guides and what they're here working with you on and with. We have Kuan Yin, care and compassion, and we have Freya, phases and cycles. And so Kuan Yin is about choosing to be love. Love is the highest vibrating energy of all. All of our natural core essence is love. And so this is your guides coming at you with being love and inviting you to take opportunities, situations, experiences to choose to be love rather than to choose to be light. To be right. Choosing love and light rather than being right. Letting go of judgments, being kind, and choosing to see the good in everyone involved, and allowing yourself to offer love and to choose to be love first. And then with Freya, phases and cycles, this is about there's an ending and a beginning in every single cycle. So while something may be coming to an end in your life, that means that something brand new is coming in as well. And that it's about letting go and not being afraid. And then Freya works with the crow. And the crow to me represents ancestors and communication with those on high. And then also, if you'll notice, there's a full moon behind her. And so for me, full moons are about pregnancy. And so this is about fertility. This is about you being full within through your heart healing, and by going through your heart, you being able to communicate with the universe and receive messages and understanding of the bigger picture and what is in the highest and greatest good of you, and then of all others through that. And so your guides are really here at this time helping you to be love, to choose care and compassion and understanding, and to find the new beginnings and the fertility within every situation, as well as the endings, because I hear strongly this group has been working on good, solid boundaries. This group has been working on purging. And so finding the healing in purging. Maybe you've been working on speaking your voice, learning how to put down boundaries that are love and light to you. Because what I'm feeling, I have like this, all of a sudden I'm struggling to speak a little, and my voice keeps wavering a bit, which I found really interesting because that wasn't happening before. But it's like what I'm feeling strongly is you being able to stand up for yourself and to choose to be love for the highest and greatest good of you and all, by actually having really good self-care and self-boundaries, and knowing really well where you end and begin and where others end and begin. Like the difference between you and others. And so having good, solid, healthy boundaries that allow you to be in wholeness and to come in those highest vibrations of love and light and share that healing forward. Okay. Next, we want to know the message. And the message I'm saying is how I'm perceiving this is advice. What to pay attention to, where to put your focus. Excuse me, not advice, I apologize. But where to put your focus. Where to focus to help you calibrate to really get through what you're going through in the best ways possible. Meaning in your highest and greatest good, your highest and greatest alignment with your true self. We have delight. We have solar plexus chakra, and we have the tantric journey. Okay, and dynamic is the bottom of the deck. Dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. And so dynamic to me feels like another form of alignment. It allows you to be in alignment, to find that ease, that grace, that great joy, which is like bliss, which is like joy rising, which brings us right back here to this delight card. And this is on top of Freya, which is the letting go and the new beginnings, the endings and the beginnings, the fertility and the communication from your spirits and your spirit guides and your inner being. And this is about finding the delight, the ever unfolding rose and the magic within being brand new each day, and it getting to experience this through your eyes, through this human experience. You're a soul on a journey having a human experience, and Spirit's really inviting you. Your spirit guides are really here asking you to say, and to invite yourself to experience joy, true joy felt deep within the soul. Joy coming from expressing passion and creativity and fun and laughter and just overall ease. And it feels like intense, like moments of happiness and just bliss and giddiness, and allowing yourself to experience that. Now, also we have the solar plexus chakra, and often the solar plexus, I like to think of them as like unfolding flowers, and as they fully open, you create a balance within yourself. And with the solar plexus, this is about your personal power. This is about your willpower, your strength, your knowing of who you are and what your contribution to the whole universe is. This is your seat of power within your own self. And so they're really inviting you to walk into that, to have courage and strength, and to know that you really bring something valuable to the table, and that by you showing up as all of you, you're sharing that with others and giving others a safe space to anchor into that frequency with you and to join you. I love to say all the time, I rise, you rise, we rise together, we are one. Because as each one of us does our own work, we then give space for others to join us in that work by holding an energetic anchor into the idea, the imagery, the vision, the feeling, the knowing that we can't do this. This step by step, by listening to our own inner voice and by trusting ourselves and following our signs and symbols and our breadcrumbs home, we can manifest. We can have heaven on earth. We can have the love of our life. We can have the career of our dreams. We can have the car, the kids, whatever it is that calls to you, the garden, the home, the experiences of abundance, the experiences of adventure and travel. Whatever it is that your heart's desire is, you can manifest it when you're in alignment with your personal power. And then last but not least, we have the frequency of the tantric journey. And this card says that the frequency helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we are intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with others. And so I'm feeling a very strong call to focus on the ties that bind, or excuse me, not the ties that bind, but the threads that link us together. And coming from these relationships, not only with yourself, but also with others, with care, compassion, kindness, and acceptance. Coming into acceptance where you're at in your journey and where with another is at in their journey, and finding the beauty there, the alignment and the discovery and the becoming. Yes, maybe you have very little in common with this person, but the fact that you're here having a journey the same way, just completely different versions, is still a thread, a tie that it interweaves us together. And so looking for putting an awareness to the things that allow you to reach states of wholeness and allow you to share wholeness with others. It's okay that everywhere you don't do that in every aspect. What Spirit is inviting you to do, what your guides are inviting you to do, is to notice where you do have that alignment and then build from that wholeness. Continue to just duplicate, co-create, and recreate more and more experiences of wholeness by anchoring in and going through the experiences of wholeness you've already accomplished and you've already done well. So Spirit is really asking you here, it seems, to stop and admire yourself, to look at all that you have done, and to really look with the eyes of delight at your accomplishments, at your successes, at the ways in which you do relationship with others so beautiful and so lovingly. Look at the ways in which you do relationship with yourself so lovingly, so beautifully. Focus and really admire and appreciate the ways in which you've really come into your personal power and how much you've grown and experienced and become even more of that wonderful self, of the true authentic self. Life is in a journey of an expansion, and we're each like a beautiful flower unfolding and unfurling and becoming. We're always in a process of becoming. And so allowing yourself to really admire how that process has occurred for you and how much you've expanded and grown and accomplished through it. All right, next we have the ways in which your guides are coming in to support you, how you will be aware of them, knowing that they're there supporting you, how they're supporting you so fully. We have play. So really, again, another high invitation to focus on playing and being light, because you are a keeper of the earth. You are not alone. You work with ancient beings, loved ones, and other ascended masters, and just highly ascended beings who are with you and with many others on this journey, creating oneness for this planet and upgrades. And so they're wanting you to have fun, to celebrate, to play, to let go of the need to be so serious. It's okay that you take your responsibility seriously to yourself and to the planet. But when you get too serious, you start to get tunnel vision and you kind of block yourself up. And so you're really being invited to just have fun. And Spirit is aligning you opportunities and situations for you to do exactly that. Then here with this Priestess, how are you being called to lead? How are you being led to step up? And really, truly inviting you to trust the call from your inner being about what it is and how you want to serve, how you want to bring yourself to this experience. Because you have a lot to offer here, and it's learning and appreciating and recognizing all that you do have to offer so that you can then go forth as a light leader and share with the rest of the universe by being that leader, by embodying that action. It's not about telling others, oh, I'm a leader. Oh, I'm a leader. It's about being the change. It's about showing up in physical body as that change, and then inviting others to anchor in by watching you do what you do so gracefully, so eloquently, so lovingly. It's okay if you make mistakes. Don't worry. In all of your quote unquote, messy glory, there are others sitting back in complete admiration going, wow, I would love to be able to do that. And so Spirit is saying you are not alone. Also here with this Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in subtle realms. And so you're being told basically that you have a lot of ancestral beings, guides, helper beings, and spirit guides who are here guiding you and showing you through signs, symbols, alignment, flashes of light, maybe shadows coming out of the corner of your eye, and just messages of devotion coming in to let you know, yes, you are on the right path. Yes, you're doing the right things. Yes, this is it. Yes. And so last but not least, I'm going to grab a couple of cards for signs and symbols to know that they're with you and that that's them talking to you. Pile number 3, the Destroyer. So as things fall apart, as things come apart, as you start breaking those old patterns, because that's what I feel very strongly, is you breaking patterns. With Alethea, which is truth as a virtue. And so Alethea, you breaking old patterns and cycles by speaking truth, by divinely going where you're called and leading from that place. With the vision, you have a vision. Share your vision, because your vision is authentic and real. And as you share it, you bring others in to anchor into this wisdom, to anchor into your upgrades, into the downloads, into the messages that you have. You are the vessel. You are a channel for the universe to work through you. And so continue to allow yourself just to evolve as you go through these metamorphoses. This, while this vessel is sitting in a bowl, it initially looked to me like an orange peel that was unraveling. And so as you allow your inner light to come out, as you become your most authentic version, and you allow Spirit and yourself to be a channel for the divine, for your divine spark, by being who you are, just as you are, you'll bring this light to the darkness. And through that, you will continue to anchor in more and more beautiful beings doing this work with us all at this time. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Shapeshifter, and this to me just feels very strongly about you. You know exactly how to mold and how to mend and how to be exactly what's needed in any given situation, and not in a manipulative way or a way that is like deceiving, but just, you know how to follow the inner call. You get the channel, you get the impulse, you get the nudge, and you will just follow it, which allows you to be what's needed, because that's where you're supposed to be. That's what's resonating and in alignment with you. And so in a sense it's shape-shifting, but truly and authentically it's actually you being in complete alignment and showing up as what you are and what's being called from you by the universe. And so thank you so much, group 3. You guys are doing so wonderfully. Again, I'm sorry your reading got cut off, but yes, thank you. You guys are doing a great job. Your guides are very proud of you, and they are very, very present with you. And so you don't need to worry. Just follow your impulse, follow your nudges, and allow yourself to unfurl in this beautiful journey and to just learn and grow and be all of you. Okay. Last but not least, we have pile number 4 with this beautiful blue dragonfly. Pile number 4. All right, we're going to start off with the entering energies of your guides. Entering energies of your guides for pile number 4. And this reading is the pick a card for advice from your spirit guides and helper teams. We have Divine Masculine energy in this one with Archangel Michael and Lord Shiva, Transcendence, rising up, honoring the call from the universe and doing your dance. Bottom of the deck, we have Krishna with Devotion. And so this devotion is about being heard by the universe, that your work, that what you've been doing has been heard. It's been answered. The universe has been seeing you do your beautiful work, the shadow work, and confronting yourself and really inviting yourself to upgrade in new ways by being healthier with your energy and in more wholeness with yourself, and just being more aware and accountable with your own actions, with how you are with yourself and with others. And so what I find really beautiful and in beautiful synchronicity and alignment is that Lord Shiva is transcendence and the dragonfly is transformation. And so this is perfect synchronicity, perfect alignment, and where you're at and what you're going through. You are transforming. You're learning how to do the dance. Your guides are coming in to here with this energy to really help you anchor in, listening to your intuition, following the steps, hearing the call and answering it with the rise. And then Archangel Michael is trusting heaven. Archangel Michael is an angel who keeps us safe and loved and well, who will always protect us and always be there for us. If you're ever in a need, in a moment of need where you spiritually need support or care, Archangel Michael will be right there to have your back. And this is about surrendering your concerns and allowing and trusting in the universe to guide you and to take care of you. And so you guys are strongly working on upgrading into this beautiful transformation of all that you are. Looks like opening up your third eye on a whole new level, learning how to work with your energy and channeling through your hands, being a channel, and then doing healing work with your hands. And I also feel very strongly speaking truth and doing healing with truth. And then this moon here also feels ritualistic. It feels like learning how to celebrate and follow the moon cycles, and to use moon magic, moon power to do work with moon energy. And so maybe you're working late in the night and you're using the moon's illumination or her inspiration to help you channel, or maybe with creativity or artwork or something like this. I'm feeling like some kind of work project. And so they're here guiding you and helping you do this work. And so, okay. Next we have the message. And the message is what your guides would like to ask you to put your focus on, what they'd like to highlight for you, ask you to bring your awareness to. The message, please, universe. Thank you. We have the sacral chakra. Universe, one at a time, please. Thank you. We have authority, which makes sense. Archangel Michael is very good at that, being centered and grounded and being authoritative, and really standing in his power. and then belief. Interesting how correlating these colors are as well. And the bottom of the deck is the cosmic flower, activating a remembrance of the place we call home, the piece of home that is within you, the who you truly are, the essence of your divine spark. And so here we have the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest the success and abundance in our lives. And so here you're being asked to really balance out your sacral energy. Maybe your sacral energy has been really inflamed. Maybe you've had some I don't feel blockages. I was going to say blockages with your sacral chakra, but actually this one feels like it's been overactivated. And so maybe you've been having some sex addiction issues, or maybe there's been some, you've been just very passionate and willy-nilly putting your passions out there or feeding them in ways that don't really serve you. But I'm feeling strongly a pull to an imbalance in the sacral chakra, particularly around how the energy is getting channeled. And so if you're having a lot of arousal and you're feeling very physically aroused, it's because the opposite side of that coin happens to be creativity. And so redirecting that arousal energy into creativity will better nurture, will more suit your needs at this time, and will allow you to manifest more fully what it is you're looking for, and allow you to gain more focus and insight. Because arousal energy, if spent too often, basically is just like a waste of life force. That's very powerful. It's literally the energy that makes up worlds. And so when you focus and channel that energy into a channel that is going to help you get what you want, build your dreams, build your success, you're actually going to manifest much quicker, much more easily, and I'm hearing much more accurately. And so you're being guided to really channel your sacral chakra energy, that passion, life force energy, into things and to pursuits that really fill your cup. And so, no, it's not wrong to meet your sexual needs and to pleasure yourself, or to share that energy if you so feel called. But I'm really hearing a strong invitation into really focusing that energy into things that serve your higher and greater good. And so next we're moving into authority, and the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, realized, and yet receptive, wise, and loving. And so this is a balance with authority. This is about being in a beautiful balance, and recognizing that yes, you are powerful, and that you have the ability to create the life that you dream about. You have the ability to dictate to the universe exactly what you want. You're the manifester, but that you cannot be rigid about it. This is about a beautiful balance with receiving and listening and being grounded and directed, but still being open and wise and loving and nurturing. And so there's a beautiful balance here, and you're being invited into that beautiful balance with this belief. And the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and our talents and a strong connection to source. And so when you believe in yourself, when you believe in the magic of the universe, magic finds a way to you. The same as you believe in yourself, you magnetize yourself to you and all things that are for you. And so you're being invited to take it feels to me like really directing your passionate energy into authority, ways of being powerful and direct and realized, but still open, responsive, wise, and loving, into beliefs, into ways and systems of being that really truly support you and allow you to walk into the life you dream about, what it is you're wanting. Because for this pile, for some reason, I'm feeling like a whole new world. I'm hearing Aladdin in my head, a whole new world. Like you want this whole new world and you want to manifest it, but you're feeling like, it's just not working out how I want it to. I want this, I want that. I know I can do this, but what in the world is going wrong? Why is it not working? And Spirit's saying you're dilly-dallying your energy around and you're not being focused enough. And so just shift the focus into being centered and strong and grounded, but flexible and open, believing strongly in who you are and directing your energies in ways that really truly support you. All right, how Spirit's going to be with you, supporting you, how your spirit guides and helper beings are here to support you. And, Lemuria. And then we have Keepers of the Earth. You guys got an extra card. We have the Niggle, which is like following the nudge, the niggling feeling, the intuition that's whispering at you, talking to you, saying, hello, 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 are you listening? And the bottom of the deck, the ever unfolding rose. And so this is about being cracked opening, how life is happening to you, happening for you, not to you, that life is nothing but an expansion and an ever unfoldingness. Like you're always becoming more. Life is always a process of becoming. You will never be, quote unquote, done with the work. There will always be more work to do. Always more ways you can expand, you can grow, you can become more. Always. And so how your guides are going to be here with you, giving you support, creating heaven on earth. As you're here creating heaven on earth, they're going to bring you lots of wonderful opportunities to create heaven on earth with them. They're going to be giving you lots of signs and symbols this full. Right now we just entered into a new moon in Leo, but I think that all the way up, you're going to start seeing really big manifestations by the full moon if you stay focused and really call in exactly what you're looking for. Because if you notice in this Keepers of the Earth card, this young woman is down here praying, and the light is coming up out of her, and then behind her is this like pregnant, like really big planet that seems really pregnant and big, and then behind it is the planet, or is the moon. Oh, maybe that's Earth behind her. Yeah, it's like the whole planet is conspiring with her. That's what I feel. I feel like this is that connection card. Like the whole universe is conspiring with you, and all you have to do is pray and ask for what you want. Yo, universe, this is what I want. Like, you don't have to pray any kind of special way. You just have to tell the universe, like, yo, universe, I would like to experience this. Yo, universe, like, I would like to have that. I wonder what that embodies like. Like, universe, I would like to experience this type of adventure, this type of career, this type of partnership, these types of things, and just being honest and open about what it is you want so the universe can hear you. And then following your nudges from your inner being. So Spirit's going to highlight that for you. Your spirit guides are really going to be helping you to hear the alignment with your inner being, to really hear your inner voice, and to hear what you're being invited to listen to, and actions and steps you're being taken. Because again, this comes back down to that Shiva card, Lord Shiva, and how you're being given the steps. The steps are coming to you, and your intuition is giving you those steps. Your intuition is saying, hey, go here today. Hey, go over there today. Hey, check out this. Oh, you should get a cookie, and then you happen to go get a cookie, and then you meet this other person who then tells you about this job, and then you end up at this interview, and then boom, you have the job of your dreams, and you never knew. But that's why you got to trust the intuition, the nudge from your inner being, because your inner being is the one giving you the steps and leading the breadcrumbs home to where you want to go. And the age of light, last but not least, you've been training for this for lifetimes. So all the lifetimes have been building to this. You have been basically doing work throughout all these lifetimes to come here and to be able to manifest heaven on earth through your own embodiment. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And so as these experiences happen, as you see how you've been training, as the steps come into place, and you're like, oh, breadcrumb, oh, so universe, this lifetime that I had seen or gotten visions of was actually about this, and this is what I'm here in this lifetime working on. Like, yes, that's exactly it. So follow your intuition. Listen deeply to what your guides, your spirits, your animals, what they're trying to tell you. Because what I'm seeing clearly is that not only are you an empath, but you're claircognizant and clairsentient, and so you feel what others are feeling, and animals can share knowings with you through your intuition, because you're a clear channel when you trust yourself, when you listen. All right, and last but not least, we're looking at some signs and symbols from the universe, so you know that those are your guides. These are messages or little spirit, like just basically like hellos from your guide. Like, hello, I'm here. When this event happens, or when you see this thing or that thing, like, no, it's me. Which very obviously your dragonfly is going to be one of the big ones. Like, hello, I'm here. Okay, signs and symbols universe from the guides. We have the forest. And so when you're out in nature, or when you see beautiful scenes of nature, when you come into appreciation of nature, you know the guides are there with you. Also, I just heard big picture. When you're seeing the big picture, when you're looking at things from the big picture perspective, know that your guides are there with you. Then we have the kiss, and kisses are about affection and adoration, whether that be physical or energetically. Know that as you are receiving experiences that adorn you and love you and celebrate you, that's your guides sending you those and lining that up for you, because you deserve. And your guides want you to know that you've been working hard and you're acknowledged for your working hard. Then we have the heart, and the heart, things that touch your heart, either literal hearts, things that touch your heart, or things that make you feel sentimental or loving, little messages, little images, little flowers, little experiences, whether that be in partnerships or with others, or just even just time alone. Just know that every time that happens, that's your guides right there with you, encouraging you to live in the joy and in the fun and in the beauty of what is life, to believe in your heart space, to believe that this affection is real and that you are truly loved. Because this is seeming like you're really calling in a partnership. I feel strongly with this pile that this group is trying to call in a new relationship, either a healing of an old relationship or a whole new cycle with a relationship. And so I'm hearing strongly also take some solitude time. Spend some time just sitting in nature. You don't actually have to go out, like go to the forest. Like say you can't drive, maybe you're quarantined, or maybe you don't have a car right now. That's okay. Go sit with some flowers or a bush or a tree and just be one with the universe and look at the big picture. Look up at the sky, look around you, and just kind of take it in. Try not to think too much. Try not to process too much. Just look around and just experience by being a part of that. Like take on, if you're sitting with the tree or the rock, just sit and absorb the energy of the rock. Just being present. Just being present. And then I'm also hearing really put a focus on things to admire and appreciate. So if you particularly love, like in this, one of my favorite things, this is one of my favorite cards from this deck because it's just so beautiful. I love trees so much. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and so we have a lot of trees, and I love that very much. But I love so much the way the skyline looks in a beautiful sunset, and just all the different ways that these colors interact and the way they make me feel. And so just allowing yourself to take that in. What do you admire about the sky or your tree line or whatever it is that's near you, that's nature? Allow yourself to just really walk into that and experience it with love and just an appreciation. Just sit back and experience. And then last but not least, we have this beautiful animal card. And so I am feeling strongly like hear the animalistic call from within yourself. Trust your instincts. Sorry guys, a call came in. Trust your instincts and trust your intuition. Listen to what you're being told. Listen to your body. Listen to the way your heart responds. Listen, feel the way you respond. This reading very strongly invites you to truly sit back inside yourself and listen to all the different parts of you that are talking. Who's talking? Is it your soul talking to you? Is it your body telling you? Is it your heart talking to you? What is it? Who's talking to you? Is it your mind talking to you? Is that your ego speaking? Like, I'm hearing like an admiration. Really sit back and enjoy and allow yourself to take in some of this beautiful love energy. I really feel like you guys are very loved. Like you are really raw and authentic and natural as you are, and it's very beautiful. And while you may feel that you're abrasive or thorny, or you poke or prod others in a way that makes you not beautiful or not attractive or not desirable, that's not real. And the people who really love you see the beauty behind all the thorns, and they don't mind. They love you for who you are. It's beautiful. You speak truth in ways that others dare not. Your type of love is a unique type of love. You don't give love in just any old type of way like everybody else. You're not the flowers and the roses and the daisies type of person. Like, yes, you'll offer them to somebody if that really fills their cup. But you feel poetic almost to me. I feel like your feelings run very deep. and you perceive the world in a very certain way that is different than many others. And I feel like there's a bit of like a rawness and a truth to it that may make others feel uncomfortable, or you perceive it makes others feel uncomfortable. And it like legitimately feels like outright does make other people uncomfortable. But some people like to be uncomfortable. For some people, that's sexy and arousing. And so allow yourself. And it's not only sexy and arousing, but it's inspiring. It's beautiful. It's interesting. It's authentic. It's different. It's tangible. It's real. It's raw. And so just allow yourself to be yourself. You deserve that. It's beautiful. Celebrate yourself and allow others to celebrate with you and to be a part of your beautiful heart. All right, pile number 4. Don't forget, guys, if you stayed till the end of the video, to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any topics you'd like to discuss or for me to do a reading on, definitely put them below in the comments section as a suggestion. And also, don't forget, if you like, comment, and subscribe, you'll be entered into a drawing. I'm going to start doing a weekly drawing. It'll be next week for everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to have their name entered in for a free personal reading. And you will get to choose one question of your liking to have a free personal read from me with. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope this video found you well, and I hope that you got confirmation from the universe for yourself. I'm wishing you love and light, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.